and we will talk about the truth, telling the full truth. It's called truthfulness. Okay, you can see it here. And Mark Twain, who is a famous American writer, said, if you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Okay, so we'll talk about that. So what we will do is the following. We will first introduce each other. We always do that. We ask everyone to give his name and give a little bit of an introduction. It's a very important thing. You need to be able to introduce yourselves when you meet other people. So an introduction. And then we will look at a little video about saying the truth. Alright, a very interesting video. It's about a story called The Boy Who Cried Wolf. I think in Vietnam you tell this story as well. It is an old story from 2,000 years ago. It is a story from ancient Greece. You know, the old Greek, 2,000 years ago, they were already telling this story. But you will see the story. It's a very fun and funny story about the truth. Okay? Then we will have discussions. And we don't have a large group, so we will be able to talk a lot. You will be able to talk a lot. We will talk about what is honesty or truthfulness. We will have a little test. You will talk about people who are not honest with you. When you had trouble with people who were not honest, you can give examples. We will play a game. That's a very interesting game. You will like it. It's an individual game, but it's very fun. You will like it. And then we will talk about half-truths. When can we be a little bit dishonest, not honest? Or do we have to be honest all the time? We will talk about that, okay? And then we will have to finish a little bit of a list of all the professions where you think that people are liars or are dishonest. Now, this is a word I know in Vietnamese. I don't know a lot of Vietnamese, but I know the word liar. I think it's sao, something like that, right? So, we will talk about some jobs where people are not very honest. We will have a little poll about that, okay? So that should be very interesting. So let's start with the introductions. There's not too many people, so now I can sit.
My name is English. Name is Serena.
Is, again?
Serena.
Serena. You know why Serena, huh?
No.
Who is the Serena you know? Serena? Yes, but we know Serena Williams also. The tennis player, yeah.
I'm 22 years old. I graduated at THhodC University.
Okay. What we will do now that we know the name of everyone, we will speak today. So what we do here every Wednesday and every Friday afternoon, we try to speak as much as we can. Now, there is one rule. Don't worry about mistakes. Okay, I will correct you. There is no punishment if you make a mistake. Speak. That's the purpose. Try to speak as much as you can, and I will correct you if there is a mistake and if I cannot understand what you are saying. But the purpose is to speak. One of the most important things if you learn a language is to speak. Okay? And to listen, of course, but to speak. So what we will do today is we will listen to videos, we will have little games that we will play together, we will have discussion topics, and we will make sure that everybody can speak. Now, this is a large group, there's 10 people, so what we'll do is, when there is a discussion, we will cut the group in two, introduce the subject. So the subject today is truth and honesty. So truth is what is real. It is what is correct. What is the opposite of truth? John, you know? Not true is?
Liar.
A lie, yes, a lie. Okay? And what is the opposite of honest?
Honestless.
So, somebody who says the truth is honest. Okay? Somebody who is not saying the truth is dishonest or a liar. Alright? We will talk about the truth and about the lies. Now, first we will look at a video. A very simple video. It's not too difficult. It is a video, it's a cartoon actually, and it is about the boy who cried wolf. Do you know the story of the boy who cried wolf?
Yes.
Do you have it in Vietnamese?
Yeah.
No? Janet, you don't know the boy who cried wolf? Who knows the boy who cried wolf? No? Rose? Sophie, you know it? No? I was told that in Vietnamese schools you have this story as well. Old story. Anyway, I will try to start it up and you will see. There are titles, so you can listen and you can read at the same time.
Once upon a time, there lived a young shepherd boy. The shepherd boy felt so bored with his life.
It's no fun. I have to stay up here all by myself. Isn't there anything fun to do?
He tried to come up with
Is the lesson that we learn from the story? What is the big lesson? What is the conclusion period? You should not lie. Yes. What happens when you lie? Happy?
Everybody don't believe you.
Nobody believes you. Yes, you're right. Okay. So we will talk about the truth and about lying today. I'd like us to have a little test now. And there are 3 possible answers for each question. So you write 1, 2, or 3. So if the right answer for you is 1, you just write 1. If the right answer is 2, you write 2. And if the right answer is 3, then you write 3. Okay? And we will make the sum, the total, at the end. Okay? Are you okay, Serena? You have a pen? Is it working? Janet, you have a pen? You don't. You borrowed one from Anna. Okay, you will share. There we go. Question number 1. A friend of yours buys an ugly shirt. Really ugly. Not nice. They ask you, or he asks you, what do you think about it? So what do you say? Do you say, oh, it's very ugly, number 1? Or number 2, do you say nothing and you change the subject? You talk about something else. Or number 3, you say, oh, I like it, even if you don't like it. Okay? So you decide now, you write 1, 2, or 3. Do you say, it's very ugly, 1? Or do you say, oops, yeah. Do you say nothing and you change the subject, you talk about something else? Number 2, or do you say, number 3, I like it. Okay? You see your friend take a piece of candy at the store and eat it. At the cashier, when you go out of the store, the clerk asks you, did your friend steal anything? Did your friend take anything? What do you say? You tell the clerk, yes, my friend stole something. Or do you say nothing and you just walk away? Or do you say, my friend did not take anything, Okay, so your friend stole something. What do? You tell the clerk, yes, my friend stole something. Or you walk away, number 2. Or you say, my friend did not take anything. Okay? At the store, you buy something, and the clerk gives you too much money back, too much change. Okay? So you realize that there is a mistake, and they realize there is a mistake, and they ask you, did you get too much change? So what do you say? You say, yes, I got too much, and you give back the money. Number 1, you give back the money. Number 2, you say, I don't know. Or number 3, you say, no, I got the right change. Okay? Question number 4. You didn't do your homework because you played video games all night. The next day you come to school. John, do you play video games all night? Sometimes? No. Always. Oh. So you arrive at school and you say to the teacher, I'm sorry, I didn't do my homework. Or you say, I sit back, and you try not to be seen in the class, very discreet, in a corner. Or you say, I did my homework, but I forgot it at home. Okay? So what do? Number 1, you say about a TV show or a movie that they liked very much. And, sorry, that you liked very much. But they didn't like it. They hated the TV show or the movie. They didn't like it. But you liked it. So they ask you whether you like it or not. And what do you say? Oh, I like that show. But in fact, it's not true. Or you say, oh, I don't know that show at all or that movie. Or do you say, oh, that show was really bad, but you liked it very much. Okay? So your friends talk about a show that you like, and they ask you, and you say, I really like that show. Although they don't like it, but you say, I liked it. Or, I don't know that show. Or, oh, that was very bad. That show sucks. It's an American expression or English expression, which means that show was really bad. Okay, so answer question 5. 1, 2, or 3. Okay, you've answered?
Yes.
All right. So now you make the sum, the total. So the total must be between 5 and 25. 15. Nobody has 15. Who has 5? Nobody has 5. Nobody is honest. Because the lower the number, the more honest you are. Who has 6? Nobody has 6. Who has 7? All right, Sophie and Janet and Harriet. You are the most honest in the class. It's a game, all right, it's a game. Who has 8? Oh, also very honest. Who has 9? Who has 10? Who has 11? Have people been dishonest with you? Tell a story when someone or many people have been dishonest with you. Okay? 1, 2.
1, 2. when have people been dishonest? When have people been dishonest? My friend is good for me. Is it wrong? See now, I will say that. Talk what you want. I think this is about your own experience. Yes, it's yours.
Then we'll come back to you later.
Other people
Yeah.
trying to be dishonest.
Future is not people. It's not very much.
Okay. I think 1 year ago, she when I called her, she don't talk to me. She was sick, so I believe I.
Maybe when I was a child,
Thermos bottle.
didn't want me to
Who's doing pharmacy here? So you should know about the thermos bottle, right? Thermos. Yeah.
I asked my members to say about their family or their friends, the close people around them, that they say that all of them say that no one has ever lied to them.
Ooh, that's interesting. So the salespeople are bad. Okay. We will talk about that when we are in discussion topic 4. We will talk about the professions, the jobs, where people are liars. Okay, we will talk about that. So you think all the salespeople are liars? Oh, okay. Good. So who has an interesting story in your group? Hannah? What is your story? What happened to you? 2 truths and 1 lie. So I will ask everyone to write 3 things about you. 3 things very special. Okay. Welcome back. So we are getting to the next little game that we are going to play. The game is 2 truths and a lie. So the game is, I want everyone to write 3 things about you. 2 things must be true and 1 must be a lie. And you will read the 3 things and we have to discover what is the lie. Alright? So I will give you an example about me. Alright, I will give you an example. Number 1, I have traveled to 89 countries. Number 2, I have been scuba diving to more than 30 meters under the water. Scuba diving. You know scuba diving?
Yes.
Where you have a bottle on your back and yes, exactly. Yes. And number 3, I can fly small airplanes to maximum 1,000 meters. You know, the small light airplanes to 1,000 meters. So 2 things are right and 1 thing is a lie. 3 things. Number 1, I have visited 89 countries. Number 2, I can scuba dive to minus 30 meters. And number 3, I can fly small airplane up to 1,000 meters. 2 are true, 1 is a lie. Okay? So what is the lie? Janet, what do you think is the lie?
You can fly the small airplane.
You don't think I can fly?
Of course not.
What about you? Number 2, I cannot scuba dive. Yeah. So you think I cannot fly, you think I cannot scuba dive. And you? I cannot scuba dive under the water. Okay. And you?
I think number 3.
Number 3, you think I cannot fly. Okay.
I think number 3.
Number 3, you think I cannot fly.
Yeah, okay.
And you? Number 3, I cannot fly. You don't think I can fly. And you and me? Number 3, I cannot fly. And you? Yeah, I cannot fly. And you? Number 2, you think I cannot scuba dive. Okay. The majority was right. I cannot fly. I am not a pilot. But yes, I am a scuba diver. I have my license. I can scuba dive to 30 meters. Yes. And I have traveled to 89 countries. Okay? So you get the game. 3 things about you. 2 truths. 30 meters. Yes. Yeah, 100 feet. 30 meters. 30 meters. Yes. That is the maximum depth that I can dive. Yeah. For fun. You know the professional divers, the people who work under the water to put the cables, they go to 100 meters.
Yeah.
They can go to 100 meters. Yeah. But that's very dangerous because when you come up, you have to wait 5 minutes every 10 meters. So but this is for fun. 30 meters you can go up. But if you go to 100 meters, you have to do stops, intermediary stops. And you have to wait 5 minutes at 70 meters and 5 minutes at 60 meters. You have to wait. Skydiving can be dangerous, but if you go to 30 meters, it's not. All right. So now you find 3 things about yourself. Very interesting things. 2 must be right, and 1 is a lie. And everybody will try to guess which is true and which is not true. Okay? So John, you find interesting things for us. Okay? Good. Write your 3 sentences now. 2 which are true, and 1 which is not true. Lying. You have never cried before. Okay. Rose has never cried before. Number 2.
I can walk 50 kilometer.
You can walk
Yes.
15,
Yes.
15 or 50.
No. 50 kilometer.
50.
Yes.
50.
Yes.
Okay.
Kilometer.
Yes, you can walk 50 kilometers.
In the past, I forget everything. I lost my mind.
In the bus,
Yes.
you forget everything in the
Yes.
bus. I need to take the bus with you then I can get a lot of things. Okay, so you never cry, you walk 50 kilometers, and you forget everything in the bus. What is the lie, Janet?
I think the first one.
Which was?
She's never cried.
You never cried before.